This week in Innovator, because of Innovator's mindset and thinking about relationships, I had a meeting with school counselors in our district, and I thought about a question that I would ask them. And one of the things I decided to ask them is, what student has had an impact on you? And why has that had an impact on you? There are so many students who have impacts on us, but sometimes there are some that just do more than others. And that question led to a lot of great discussion. As a result of asking that question to school counselors, what it elicited in us is a lot of emotion. Just like I think if we reflect on who really makes a difference and we really think about that person, we really reflect on why and how they've made a difference. Relationships really do matter, and when we reflect on those, I think it makes a difference, and we know why we do what we do. The students that we meet along the way in our career paths really have as much to do with affecting us as we do affecting them. And they can really have such a powerful impact. And when I listened to what everybody had to say at our last meeting, I realize just how important it is. We think it's all about helping them, but sometimes it's about helping us. Another thing I think about is, especially this year, I guess, because I reflect a lot, is thinking about thanking all of those people who have helped me along the way. And I really try to do that as much as possible. Whenever someone has had an impact on me or had an effect on me, whether it's sending them a card, whether it's writing a blog post, whether it's thanking them in person, whether it's doing something. My favorite of all is doing something without getting caught. Being able to do something and no one knows but me that was me who did that. And that has been, it's not the easiest, it's the hardest thing to do, but it is my most favorite thing to do ever. Relationships are everything. You're right, George Couros. Relationships with ourselves, relationships with our families, relationships with our people that we work with every day, and going to work with a good attitude and staying that way until the end of the time that we finish is really important. That relationship piece never stops being one of the most crucial things that we can do every day. For me, one of the most important relationships in my life that has affected the way that I am at work every day, that it affects everything really I think that I do, is that relationship that I have with my family. And the relationship that when I come home every day, I know I'm coming home to a safe place where I'm loved and cared for and respected and treated with dignity, and that matters. Sometimes people think that you can't develop great relationships over the internet. You can't create friends. You can't, they're superficial, they're not very meaningful, and I don't believe that's true. I have met some of the best people ever on the internet, and really other educators who deeply care about the well-being of others. I really have so much to be grateful for on this Thanksgiving weekend, and thinking about relationships, I know that I am so grateful for especially all of the friendships that I have in my life. They've truly made me a better person, and I know all those people that this is speaking to will know who they are. I don't know what I'd do without you. You guys are unbelievable and make every day for me worth living, make a difference for me every day. You've helped me become a better person. You've helped me to get better, to grow, to change, to learn, to be better. at what I do. I want to thank you for everything that you've offered and given me. This week, as you think about the relationships in your own life who have made an impact or make a difference, I think if you think about them, your days or your week even, maybe even your month or your year will be a little bit better. Relationships really do matter.